Hey guys, so long time no see. Been almost a year now since I posted my last video. I have been doing well. I am still detransitioned, I guess, and not planning on changing that. I've been getting a lot of messages, especially lately for some reason, the past couple of months, asking about, how I'm doing or about detransition and that sort of thing. And so I thought it might be a good time to make a video and sort of touch base, because there seems to be some interest. And so I've been off hormones, like I said, for almost a year. The only significant thing I can say about that is that I still do have some breast tissue. So I still have to bind a little bit, which isn't really that bothersome to me. Strangely enough, it doesn't really cause me that much dysphoria. Other than just not liking how I look in shirts if I am not bound, But I don't know. I've been doing really well. Been thinking a lot about the what my situation is, and trying to understand what my real issues with gender or my body or any of that are. And the best way I can explain, I guess, is that it really, when it comes down to it, for me, I realize that it's not so much a gender thing, as in it's not a boy or a girl thing. It more has to do with secondary sex characteristics in general, like body hair or I don't know, breast or anything like that happens after puberty. Those things for some reason make me uncomfortable. So it's almost more like I would rather look like a kid in a way. I don't want to look like a little kid, but I just don't want to have those characteristics that most people develop as they mature past puberty. And I don't know why that is. I don't really know. I've looked around, but I haven't really found anything about that that seemed relevant. But I wouldn't be surprised if maybe there are more people like that, like me, I guess, that just haven't really figured it out, or they have, but there's just not enough communication going on for it to really develop any sort of group consensus or something. I don't know, but I'm just been working towards being more comfortable with myself, accepting that I'm human, and I have flaws, and that I learning to accept that I am attractive, that I am valid, and those sorts of things. And it's been going pretty well. I do occasionally, but pretty rarely, have a sort of, like an attack of, oh my god, I need to transition, maybe it would fix things. But when I really think about it, I realize, I remember all of the reasons that it really didn't help me, and those are mainly because just switching my gender didn't really solve the issues. Even if I was living as girl and nobody knew I was trans or anything like that, I would still have all of the issues, because they don't have to do with how I'm seen by other people or anything. It's a confusion in my head. closest things I've been able to find to it in reading have to do with like body image sort of disorders or like obsessive compulsive maybe. Only in those cases it tends to be people tend to be obsessed with something like, you know, their nose is too big or something, and for me it's something less specific. So I don't know. So I've just been trying to learn to let go of those things and you know, just accept how they are. And so that's what I've been up to. I do want to point out that if you are somebody who's trans and has an issue with your gender, and that's what's causing you discomfort, you know, being seen as a boy is what's causing you discomfort, or being seen as a girl is what's causing you discomfort, then I think transition is probably something that you should look into. I don't think you should use someone like me, even if you identify with me in some ways, as sort of like a reason not to transition, or that maybe you'll be okay, because if you could just go through the awkward parts, you know, and sometimes painful parts of transition and get past it and go on living as your new gender and not have to think about all of that anymore, that would be a wonderful thing. And, you know, that's the whole point of transition, is to be able to move past that and you know, just have a normal life and enjoy the things that, you know, you are put on this earth to enjoy, instead of being all caught up in your head about, you know, the gender thing. So I really hope that nobody will use me as an excuse to justify not transitioning, and just holding back because they're a little bit nervous about it. Because the best things in life are scary. That's usually a good reason to do something, is because you are anxious about it. And because you're anxious because it's something that's important to you. And if you start transitioning and realize it's wrong, then you can always go back, you know. But anyways, I'm not really sure what else to put in this video. I do still check this, and I do still watch videos. I'm still interested in the trans community. May not be transsexual, but I do still consider myself transgendered in some fashion. And so, yeah, I don't know. I may put a couple more videos up on this channel. I'd eventually like to start another channel. I just haven't quite figured out, you know, what I'm gonna do with that. But when I do, I will let you guys know if you want to check it out. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or in a message, and I will make another video soon addressing anything like that. I'll try to go back through the messages I've got recently and sort of put something a little bit more structured together. But yeah, this is just me saying hi, I'm still alive, and I wish everybody luck, and I will see you guys later. Thanks, bye.